First one I'll start with is Polygon. Under Maps Hub, Radar Replay, you're able to see the live weather. So underneath public images, you can see all the images that are taken. So winter weather, don't care about that. But what I want to go and look for is the stuff from a couple days ago that we were looking at before. So you have two different views you can use. You can use this table view or this portrait view. I think the table's a little bit easier to scroll down to. And we're going to create a better way to organize these photos with a lot of, gale warning. We don't really need any of that. So we're going to, over time, clean all this stuff up so then you don't have all those extra alerts that you don't really care about. And so if you wanted to go back in time and maybe take another picture of somewhere that you didn't get the addresses for instance, we'll look right here. This is currently down in South Carolina, Georgia area. And if we see, we have our Georgia address. Just like before, if we want to zoom in a little bit more and we want to get a new image, we can do that. At the addresses, see the markers. So the original markers were found over here because this is where it found it was most severe, trying to get through these areas. And these addresses, if we hit leads, they'll all end up in our lead generation. So let's click 100 and you can click 5,000. You can click more. A few minutes. This information will be there. Two more ways you can find leads. You can hit generate quick leads and select by measurement type. So these are the alerts that actually we found measurements on and we parsed it out the right way so it's organized. So if we're looking for high winds, we can go and click our high winds button, click continue, and you can select the date range that you would like to look back on. So I'll just pick the last 6 months. Now you're allowed to pick what states you want to work within. So maybe you are looking at Colorado and Arizona. You can just go click on these two. We can see they both have wind and rain and hit view results. You have to zoom in pretty close to get the addresses, but within these individual alerts, like the high wind and the hail, there's 50,000 addresses in the Colorado and the Arizona area we were looking at. And if it says unknown, it's not going to count the address. Sometimes some of the alerts are weird and we can't figure out exactly what city they were in. But if this is the area you want, you can go over and click geographic. These are all the areas where alerts were done. And you can then open it further down and find the cities that were within those specific counties. If it's unknown, unspecified, you can't really do anything with it right now, so skip it. But you're able to generate leads for the majority of these as long as it was mapped previously. If it wasn't, just let us know and we'll be able to get that taken care of. So you see, if there does happen to be addresses mapped to it, you can once again, same process before, save to address management, and it'll load up all in here for you to